to graph this, you can graph y equal to cos x first, and then what you do, you move pi over 2 to the right, okay, and then you add 1, okay. But if you think about it, okay, so this is 2 cos of x minus pi over 2 is the same as 2 sine of x, because cos of x minus pi over 2 is same as sine x, okay. So we can just simply write this as 2 sine x at 1, okay. So it's easier. So now the amplitude is 2 and the period is 2 pi, okay. Let's grab it, okay. So we just draw this line first, and then we're gonna draw this horizontal axis, okay. Now one period is 2 pi, so you go cut into 4 pieces, 1 2 3 4, so this is 2 pi, halfway between is pi, so pi over 2, okay. Now 2 sine x, the amplitude is 2 and minus 2 here, okay. So it starts from here, here, and here for the sine, okay, it's here. But this time, because we move 1 up, so we're going to move everything up by 1, so we just do this first. So I'm going to use different color, okay. So this 0 become 1, and 1 become 3, 2 become 3, and this become 1, and this dot here become -1, and 0 now become 1, okay. So now I just join them together, so just look where we're going, and then we just go just straight down, and just go curve, and then just up, okay. So this is 2 cos open bracket x minus pi over 2 at 1, okay. And this is a graph. Let's move on one more this, okay. So let's say y is equal to 2 sine x, let's say at pi over 4, okay, at 1, okay. So what we're gonna do, okay, we're gonna graph 2 sine x, and then we shift pi over 4 to the left, and then we add 1 up, okay. So if you think about it, okay, so amplitude is 2 and then period is 2 pi, okay. Let's graph this between 0 and 2 pi as well, okay. And don't forget we add 1, so therefore we need a bit more space on the positive y-axis, okay. And then we draw x-axis, all right. So the period is 2 pi, so just go 1 2 3 4, this is 2 pi, and then amplitude 2, -2, and we're going to move 1 up later on. So sine of 2 sine of x is pretty simple. We start from 0, up, down, up, and here, that's it, all right. But because we move pi over 4 to the left, so what we do, okay, this dot is moved left this side, okay, this is moved here, this is moved here, and this is moved here, all right. And the 0, okay, we move on the left, okay. So this is it, so you got this, okay. So if I draw like sine over 2 sine x, I just connect this first, so you can see it's easier like that, right? Then we move left, so what it does, okay, this here is roughly moved to here, okay. I just use different color first and connect, okay. So this is roughly here, okay, and then we connect, let's say connect this one here and join up, okay. This is it. And because you start here, so you must start at the y-intercept roughly about, to find out what that is actually. So x is 0, so when x is 0, y equal to sine of 0 plus pi over 4 is pi over 4, all right. We haven't add 1 yet, we just do this first. become 2 times 1 over root 2. Okay, so that become 2 root 2 over 2 if you rationalize it. So root 2. So roughly about 1.4. Okay, so 1.4. So this also roughly the same. Of course, it's the same as the way you start because it's one period. Okay, so we just join them up. That's all. Okay, let me clear the first graph first so you don't confuse. So this is it. Okay, this is where already been shifted, power 4. Now we're going to move everything up by 1. Okay, because it's add 1. So let's draw equilibrium line first. So we add 1. So this is it, add 1. This is equilibrium line. Okay, so this is 1 here. Okay, add 1. So this is here. Add 1. This is here. Alright, and then this is 1. And this is add 1. So roughly is here as well. And then this is roughly here. So that become like 2.4. Okay. So now all we do is we just connect them all together. So let's go. I'm going to do a purple line this time. So we just go, I'm just doing from here first. It's quite tricky. So I'm going to start from here. Okay, now it just go, let me have a look. Start from here and let's go roughly. Okay, and let's go this way. And then this start here and just join them up. Okay, so this is it. This is y equal to sine open bracket x plus power 4 close bracket add 1. Thank you.